videos from all over the internet that's going to make you question reality. Let's just start.
I don't believe people cheat when they're happy. I'm an expert on infidelity now. Like, I've spent a lot of time with the cheated on and a lot of time with the cheaters. And I got to tell you, Yang, you spend enough time with either of them. I wish there were good guys and bad guys. There kind of aren't. I've rarely seen people who cheat to hurt the other person. Usually, you're not thinking about the other person, and you should have been. Like, I don't know a lot of people that are like, I'm going to go out and cheat on my partner. Usually what it is they go out and they like the affection of this other person. They like the attention of this other person. And then they cross lines they shouldn't have crossed. And they're not doing it to hurt their partner. They're doing it to make themselves feel good.
Exactly.
I don't know how much intention matters. Like, what really matters is how you treat the people that you love. You know, it doesn't matter what your intentions were.
Okay, we listen, but we don't judge. Yes, I had my first child at 13. I got pregnant at 13. Then I had another one at 15. Then popped another one at 16. Then 17.
You know, resting.
18.
What?
19.
Whoa!
So on. Yes, I have 7 kids. I'm not ashamed of it. From 7 different men. And I'm currently pregnant right now with my 8th child. And that's by my food stamp plug. That helps me get $3,000 a month in food and groceries. So, yes, I mean, I was young, but I don't care. I don't care. I love 7 kids. And I'm going to continue to have more and more and more.
Baby making machine.
Might end up with 15 next year. Who knows? But like I said, yeah, it's me. It is me, your food stamp queen, EBT queen, $3K a month. If you want some stamps, let us put you in a game. Simple as that. 7 kids, 7 baby daddies.
So I'm not a psychologist. I'm a retired homicide detective. But after over 2 decades of chasing bad guys, you pick up a thing or two about human behavior. Let's clear up one of the biggest questions I ever get. What's the difference between a psychopath and a sociopath? Well, psychopaths are sometimes born that way, or they become that way later based on genetic predisposition, along with some environmental factors. They can fake charm, hold steady jobs, even smile while they lie to your face. No conscience, no guilt. Some of the most dangerous killers I've ever dealt with were total psychopaths, cold as ice. Sociopaths, on the other hand, totally different story. They're more often develop those traits along the way and typically are not born that way. Bad childhood, trauma, something snapped along the way. Sociopaths are more erratic. They lose their temper, make sloppy decisions, less predictable, but you'll feel their anger. Trust me. Bottom line, a psychopath is playing chess. A sociopath is flipping the board over. Both can be dangerous, but the way they move, very different. And trust me, you don't want to meet either in a dark alley.
Jesus! Help me! Oh, God, it was Jesus! Holy shit! Baby! Oh, help me!
Disturbing footage emerges from Winston, Georgia, capturing the final moments of off-duty Atlanta police officer Aubrey Horton, who was reportedly experiencing a mental health crisis before his tragic death. In a shocking video released by the Douglas County Sheriff's Office, 39-year-old Horton is seen running shirtless and panicked through the streets early on October 4th. Screaming for help, he approaches a neighbor's front door, frantically shouting, "Jesus, save us!" and "Help me!" The Ring doorbell footage shows him slamming into the door, begging, "No, kill me!" as he desperately tries to get inside. Exhausted, he sits on the porch steps, seemingly lost in a moment of despair, before abruptly declaring, "I love you," and collapsing. As the homeowner, startled by the commotion, calls for help, Horton forcefully pushes his way into the house, prompting the homeowner to defend himself. In a heartbreaking twist, the sheriff confirmed that Horton was unknown to the homeowner and that there were no prior disturbances reported.
My husband is of kidney failure and I've had the best news ever. His sons...
What the? So heartless.
His sons have taken a test to see if they're a match for Jeremy's kidneys, and they're not, which is amazing. But
really? It's amazing.
Because Jeremy's not actually their real dad.
But why are you laughing? Maybe we should be careful who we marry.
I'm no stranger to admit that I don't like my husband's children,
crazy.
so this is like the best news ever. My husband doesn't know yet, but I'm obviously going to go.
This is serious, but it's crazy. She's so happy about it.
He doesn't need to know, but this might finally... off, you might have a heart attack at the time. For anyone who doesn't know, my husband's worth 30 million, so it's none of yours now, Hugo, is it? Obviously he doesn't have a kidney now, so he's definitely gonna
They behave like they will never die, or something can never happen to them.
the best news I've ever had in my life.
You're happy of
When you
somebody's
think of masculine
downfall.
energy, think of it kind of like a rock.
Yeah.
It has gravity.
Yeah.
It is not moving very much.
Yeah.
It knows who it is, and it's a solid rock. Women, or the feminine energy, tends to gravitate around the rock. It's more airy energy. It's gravitating around the rock. Now imagine if the masculine energy is a rock that's floating around. It puts the woman's orbit into chaos,
Yes.
right? Because it's constantly having to tune, and also because the rock is tuning to this over here, this over
Yes.
here, this over here, it doesn't feel safe.
Yes.
So with a nice guy or somebody that's a people pleaser, you don't know what they're really feeling at all, because it changes based on your mood. It changes based on your energy.
There was another story that went round about a girl that got with a guy in a bar.
Okay.
And a couple of days later, she discovers this sore/growth in her mouth. Growth.
In the mouth.
Growth.
Something growing.
Something growing in her mouth.
Just trying to get the image in my head.
Just a visual.
Yeah, just visualize it. Yeah.
So she goes to her friends and they're like, oh, maybe it can be an STD. You should go to the doctor.
Okay.
So she goes to the doctor and the doctor says that the diagnosis was a sore generated by eating decaying flesh.
What? Decaying
So
flesh?
in summary,
How?
she has kissed someone that is a potential
Cannibal.
necrophiliac and has caught the germs from a corpse.
And now that corpse is growing in your mouth.
The possible worst sloppy seconds we could imagine.
Disgusting.
You're so
What do you do?
disgusting.
What do you do? What do you actually do?
Mouth, not even mouthwash.
Oh.
I'll tell doctor, please take my mouth off. I don't want my mouth. Yeah, I don't want my mouth no more. Take it off.
Welcome to our Halloween SOS.
Literally, I don't want it. That's scary.
Innit?
Where did you find the guy?
I don't know. I'd never want to see him again.
No.
Dark. That's horrible.
Do you have children?
I have no kids. What are you?
I have 8 kids.
What?
Oh, yeah, I know. I forgot this. I don't like telling people this.
You
but
have 8 kids?
Yeah, I have 3 baby mothers.
Oh, wow.
You know, and then, yeah, I started young.
Wow. I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, with
They're taken care of, though.
with your genetics, you should have 8 kids. We need more of that. You're a man and a fine specimen of one, and I think that, yeah, you should.
Guys, what would you do if you were to find screenshots of yourself cheating on your partner's phone and they don't confront you? Like, they don't say anything, they're still treating the relationship the same way.
Sure,
like,
run.
nothing has changed on their side, but then you just saw who's able, this person has screenshots of me cheating on them and they don't show any anger, they are not expressing anything. Like, do you continue and act like you don't know that they know? But then wouldn't that scare you at the same time? Like, what would you do?
An internet scammer used AI Brad Pitt images to con more than 800,000 euros out of French interior designer. Anne handed over the money to a fake Brad Pitt who told her he needed the money for cancer treatment. The love-struck woman was going through a rough patch with her millionaire husband and the scammer took advantage. Initially, she was contacted by an account that was claiming to be the Oscar winner's mother. The scammer claimed Angelina Jolie had frozen his accounts and needed money for hospital bills. Eventually, she transferred 830,000 euros. It was only after seeing images of the real Pitt with his new girlfriend that she went to the police. The investigation was launched in the summer of 2024, with Anne being hospitalized with severe depression.
You will never know a woman, the woman you are keeping, you will never know her true color until any of these things happen to you. A lot of men, the kind of woman you are keeping, even from relationship or till marriage, you've not been able to know the kind of woman you have, because these things has never happened. And some of you have also experienced it, but you give yourself another reason. Maybe that's the
Benefit of the doubt.
Number one, until you lost your job. Like, the woman you are keeping in your life, you think you know, you think she loves you, you think she's the woman for you. Wait until that job, that your source of income is no longer there. Wait until you no longer wake up in the morning as you used to wake up in the morning and go to work and come back. Wait until there's a need in the house we don't have enough for it, or you don't even have at all because you're no longer working. That is when you know how.
So in this situation, how should we treat women?
And let me shock you that a woman can never feed a man for long. She must definitely tell everyone. But a man can feed a woman forever. A man can make a woman without the next person hearing it. That is the difference between a man and a woman. Number two, wait until your business.
So you put a tattoo on your forehead to save your parents' house?
Yes, sir, that's correct. So I found out that they were running a promotion, if you will, where the first listener to tattoo the letters KRUD on their forehead would win a $250,000.
Oh, really?
I could have never imagined in a million years somebody would have actually tattooed our station letters to their forehead.
$250,000 is a lot of money. There are a lot of folks that would do that, right?
Seriously?
I want you to know that this is not real.
Now you have laser remover, so you can just remove it.
Read the rules. It would have clearly said, there was a link on there that said April Fools.
You all are playing on people who are desperate. And the law says if you do a prank, they do it and they are harmed. You're bad, but your bill, you must pay for that. And I find against the defendants, and in your favor, I'm going to award a $510,000.
Whoa.
So you think you come home and tell me what the fuck to do around this bitch? You got me fucked up. I ain't doing shit around here. That's your motherfucking job.
Who the fuck do you think that you're yelling at, though? You're not talking to me.
I am talking to you. You clean this fucking mess up.
Okay, let's get this shit straight real
I don't
quick.
clean shit around this bitch. I pay the bills around this bitch. You clean up. The fuck you talking about?
You out your rabbit ass motherfucking mind if you think you finna tell me what the fuck to do.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
No, you not finna tell me what the fuck to do.
I ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
You finna get your ass up and clean this shit. I don't give a fuck what type of bills your ass pay up in this motherfucker. I ain't gotta be your mama. Don't put your hands on me. I ain't gotta be your mama.
Disrespectful woman.
What the fuck you finna
It's in Proverbs that it's better to live in the wilderness than to live with a nagging wife.
I ain't cleaning shit. I run this bitch, not you. You pay the bills in this bitch.
Who the fuck is you talking to like that?
You is who the fuck I'm talking to like that. What? That's what the fuck I thought. Walk your ass out that door.
I ain't cleaning up shit though.
Yes, the fuck you is, 'cause I ain't cleaning up after your ass.
I ain't cleaning up shit.
Yeah, alright. We gon' see.
Like, cause a fat bitch can fuck your nigga.
For sure.
Like, I know a bitch ain't gonna be like, cause most girls who get cheated on, it don't be a bitch who look better than them. It be a bitch who's more submissive, more quiet, more chill. Like, she just not with all the fucking drama, bitch. You nag too much. Damn, I realized I was nagging too much one time. I said, damn, this nigga cheating.
Obviously, like the previous video, I think that guy is going to do the same thing.
Like, why nigga cheat? And then you realize, I did it.
This is going to sound bad, but kind of like what they want is irrelevant. Once I personally made the decision that I was going to move forward in my interactions with women in a romantic context, in the sense that I was no longer going to be interested in figuring out what they want, I need to be clear about what I want. And I need to be on my mission and about creating and manifesting that in my life. And to the extent that I'm successful, I will have an emotionally compelling lifestyle. I will have a successful career. I will have a high status profession. I will be happy personally. I'll be healthy. I'll be thriving because I'm doing what works for me and manifesting what I know that I want. And I make that visible to other women. Women get to kind of self-select in or not. And a lot of women, they're going to see that and they're going to be like, nope, it's not exactly what I want, or that's not at all what I want, and they'll just pass me by. It's totally fine. But the idea that I'm going to go through all of that work just so that I can surrender it over to a woman who might just show up is, I mean, that's absurd.
True that, yes, of course. That's crazy. That's so crazy. And we've come to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also share with your friends, and also click on the notification bell icon so that any video that I post, you will be the first to get it. Adios amigos, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.